Today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 ways to fail in business. Now, these tips aren't in any particular order, but these are some of the fire ways that you can fail in your business. This year, next year, any year, it doesn't matter. If you've been alive over the last 2 decades, these 10 tips will definitely help you fail in your business. And I know you're thinking, like, so why would you make a video like this? Well, 2 reasons actually. For one, it's hard to get people to take your advice when you're telling them what to do to become whatever. And if it's especially what they're looking to do, you'll face a lot of adversity trying to help people get to where they want to be. So I figured if I could play some kind of reverse psychology role and be like, if you do not want to fail, let me tell you how to fail. So since you do the opposite of what I tell you, it might help you do some of these things. So, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, maybe I'll lose some subscribers, maybe I'll gain some, I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just trying to help the solopreneur, the entrepreneur, the small business owner. That's my main goal. So I feel like if I have to take this kind of backward seemingly approach to do it, that's what I'll do. We'll get straight into the juice though. No fluff, all gas. Number 1, ignore your online presence. If you're a business owner and you're definitely not wanting to reach a lot of people, if you're definitely just hardly wanting anyone to know that you're even a business at all, and maybe you have a brick and mortar location, you're like, yo, I pay rent here. The best thing you can do is ignore your online presence. I tell you what, don't build a website. Definitely do not have social media accounts on every platform. And whatever you do, do not schedule social media posts, saving you time to where you don't have to manually post it all on social media. Because if you don't do those things, you will definitely be well on your way to failing as a business. Online presence is one of the biggest things that you need to focus on if you were wanting to be successful in business. So that's why that is number 1. You do not want to have an online presence if you want to fail in business. People could stumble across your business on social media and you didn't have to pay anything. They could also stumble onto your website if you had a website and you didn't really pay anything other than website hosting to get them there. And then they might even order from your business. So those are some of the reasons why you do not want to have an online presence. You want to ignore your online presence, definitely, if you want to fail in business. Number 2, a for sure, without a doubt way to fail in business is if you decide you should neglect your customer experience. Look, neglecting your customer experience is one of the best ways that you can fail in business. You hear it all the time. Some business owners complain about their customers and they're like, well, they complain that the shipping isn't as accurate as it should be, or they complain that, these aren't labeled as beautifully as possible, but the label's not the product itself. We take pride in the product as long as it gets to them. Or you have people complaining about how hard they had to work to get a customer from point A to point Z, which is delivery, and they're just so mad about it. So you know what? I'll solve all your issues. Neglect them and don't care about what they say, because that's going to really help you fail in business. Only a good business that really cared about their longevity would do anything by any means necessary to ensure that their customer had an excellent experience. You know why? Because if customers have good experiences with your business, they're going to tell everyone they know about your business. It's word of mouth advertisement. So if you do not want to have a successful business, I highly encourage you to neglect your customers' opinions, their experience. Matter of fact, let's just cut out the customer altogether, because then that's a quicker way to fail in business. Number 3, you should underestimate the power of branding. It is a great way to fail in business. I know a lot of companies or whatever, they just kind of modge podge it all together. It's an old art term, I reckon. They just throw a bunch of stuff together and they think it looks good because it reminds me of the 80s or the 90s, or, I really like this picture, so it's in this area of the business, or, I really liked how big this stuff was, so it went on the website. I wanted these fonts because I've been using these fonts since the 60s and stuff like that. I hope that was even relevant in the 60s. Just keep doing that. Just keep throwing stuff together because you like it, or just keep throwing stuff together because, it's big and bold or something like that. Branding's responsible for so many psychological factors to not only develop consumer trust, but that makes a consumer maybe like a brand. Some companies do design thinking, design first. Apple's huge. If Apple didn't care so much about their branding, and if Apple didn't care so much about their design, they wouldn't be the company that they are. They wouldn't be as big as they are right now. So because I think they put branding at the top of their list, that's one of the reasons they're successful. So for sure, without a doubt, if you want to fail in business, make sure that you just don't care about the way your branding is. You don't care. You can leave, third-party logos in your email receipts. You can do it all. Shoot, you don't even have to take the logo of the website maker that you made your website with off of your website. Just leave that on there too. Neglect your branding if you want to fail in business. I know a lot of you guys already do, so just keep on doing it. As they say, keep doing what you're doing. It'll definitely help you a long way with your business to fail. Number 4, overlook data and feedback if you want to fail in your business. And I know you guys were ready for this one. You're like, yeah, I've been neglecting data and feedback in my business forever. I know business owners that when they have a bad review on Google, they're like, oh, I've been waiting for this moment. They get on the computer for this to respond. They don't even respond on the cell phone. Go ahead and like this video if this is one of you, so we can know who you are out there. So they'll get on their computer to respond to that bad comment or the bad review on their business. They're like, well, we looked in our record in our database and you were never a customer. But then they go on for like 4 paragraphs about how they hate that person for even coming to their business. I was like, hey, wait, Joe, didn't you say that they were never a customer? You should always blast your customers for bad review. It is always your customer's fault if you want to fail in business. Successful business owners, they take responsibility of whatever has happened that had made that customer leave a bad review. And they do anything in their power publicly and secretly to try to fix that customer's experience. Because that customer, if they leave happy, they will be an advocate for your business. If they leave mad, they'll do everything and maybe even go onto social media to rant about what a crappy business you are. And if they do that, they will help you fail. Yes. And that will help your business fail if you're looking for your business to fail. So keep doing that if you want your business to fail. As far as overlooking data, if your data says that you're getting less feedback, less traffic to your website, less customer orders, and you're just like, yes, that's awesome, that'll help your business fail. So keep ignoring your customer data. Keep ignoring what your customers say about your business if you want to fail. I promise it'll take you there. Number 5, if you want your business to crash and burn, then you should definitely start failing to adapt and innovate. Well, it's a good thing you said that, Josh, because 10 years ago, we started as a company that puts carburetors on cars. I'm just making this up, by the way. And that's all we want to do. We want to put carburetors on cars. Well, if I'm not mistaken, like since fuel injection cars became a thing, no one needs a carburetor anymore. I'm guessing. I'm not a mechanic, but that's my thought. So, yeah, if you failed to innovate there, Jimmy Joe, John, Don, Dan, then no one needs your business, your product anymore because there are no more carburetors on cars. Are the dots clicking? So what I'm saying is, if you failed to innovate and add new services and new products to your business, it doesn't matter that you were the best carburetor installation man back in the 60s, but these days nobody wants them and your business is going to fail. So congratulations, you did exactly what this video was looking to teach you to do. You allowed your business to fail because you quit caring about innovation and you failed to adapt. It seems kind of far-fetched, but I know so many business owners that are stuck in their ways and they refuse to do anything new. If you want to fail, do just that. Fail to adapt and innovate because it is going to help you fail. It's going to get you there faster because all your consumers, while you're sleeping and not caring about innovation and caring about making new products and offerings, they are out there getting it. They are out there figuring out what's the next best thing. And the second they find it, they're going to implement it in their business and you're not. Customers are going to go to them and not you, and your business will fail. There you go. Do you own a business and find that instead of your monthly revenue increasing, it's slowly plateaued or even worse, begin to decrease? Then maybe it's time to reach out to me for a free marketing consultation. I specialize in working one-on-one with new and existing businesses in all industries to obtain them more customers and increase their sales by offering a full suite of marketing and advertisement services to help business owners just like you achieve their growth potential. Think of me not just as a service provider, but as a growth partner who's also invested in your success. My process is simple. Initially, through a free consultation, I find out where your business is and where you are heading versus where you should be. Then I put together a concise plan of action that outlines and details my strategy plan and how it's going to positively affect your business. Then together we kick our plan into action. All of my efforts are quantifiable, backed by data-driven analytical reports on all of the campaigns that we are running for your business. That way we can ensure that you are achieving an optimal ROI. Are you ready to experience exponential growth inside of your business? Visit my website at joshualeebryant.com or give me a call at 423-579-3261 so we can get started today. I proudly serve business owners all throughout the United States. I look forward to hearing from you. Number 6. One of the top ways that you can ensure that your business will fail is if you fail to manage your finances properly. Oh yeah. I think the statistics even say over 40% of businesses listed failing to manage their finance as the number one reason why they failed last year. More than 40% of businesses said that. Well, why is that? Because your business is cash hungry. Your business is finance hungry. And a lot of business owners have employees to pay. They have overhead expenses. They have the cost of doing business type of expenses. There's money coming in and going out of everywhere. I know some business owners that don't even use basic accounting software to keep up with what's going on. As soon as they get paid, they think they're making money. But when I dynamically look at their business and the bottom line, I realize you realize you've been losing money for the last 3 months. They're operating with negative cash flow and negative equity. And they're like, no, I brought in like $4 or $5 grand last week. I cashed the checks. And I'm like, yeah, in revenue, but not in net. You mean you're living off of that? You're taking that out of the business? They're failing to manage their finances. It's one of the biggest ways that'll guarantee you to fail. I guess someone can say if you want your business to fail, make sure that you just ignore your finances. Do not use accounting software. Don't use payroll software. Don't do any of that. Just like when you get a check, cash it and go to the casino with it and put it all on red or black at the roulette table and hope you hit. I guess that's what you should do if you want your business to fail. Number 7, one of the best ways that you can ensure that your business will fail is if you decide you should ignore your competition. I tell you what, I can almost guarantee if you decide to ignore your competition, within 4 or 5 years, you're going to realize, oh man, my business is failing. And that dude's video helped my business fail because he taught me if I ignored my competition, my business will fail. The reason why is if you ignore your competition, you don't know if there's some new thing in your industry that's going on that you really need to be on the ball with. You don't know if there's a new type of marketing that you need to engage for your business that'll help you stand out when they are and you should be. You understand that? You don't know what's going on if you're ignoring your competition. You don't know if they're out here killing it and you're just eating small fries and stuff because you can't afford large fries and stuff. You don't know what the deal is. By ignoring your competition, you don't know if there's something out there that's hot that you need to focus your attention on. Think about that. Think if I was out here as a marketing consultant and a web designer like I am right now, and I didn't know about some new hot tool that was out in the industry and everyone was using it to convert new customers and everything because I failed to look at my competition. But I could have looked at my competition's website, clicked around on there and saw that they're using this brand new thing that's just so hot and is attracting attention and new customers and new sales calls and everything. Because I refused to even look at that competitor's website, I didn't even know about it. So here I am just still, collecting customers the old fashioned way, and I ain't getting customers customers. So that's why you should definitely do this if you want your business to fail. It's a great idea. Ignore your competition. Number 8, if you want your business to fail, you should definitely not network or collaborate with other small businesses in your local area. Don't do it. Don't reach out and say, how you doing? This is what I do. I'd like to partner up or anything like that, knowing that they'll probably say yeah if it's kind of like favorable for both parties. Definitely whatever you do, don't go to Chamber of Commerce meetings and meet local decision makers, telling them about your business because they're interested, because that would help your business grow. We do not want your business to grow. This video is all about making sure your business fails. So you don't want to network and you don't want to reach out for strategic partnerships amongst other small business in your industry or in a collaborative industry that could benefit you both, because then you could have access to their customer base where they're not in a competing space as you, but they're in a similar space as you. They could have access to your customer base. You can get a little profit off of what they sell. They get a little profit off of what you sell. It's a win-win situation. You do not want that if you want your business to fail. So whatever you do, do not network and do not offer collaborations to other local business owners if you want your business to fail. Oh, this is a good one. Number 9, do not define your target audience. Most of y'all ain't even doing this anyway. So y'all are already on your way for failing as a business. And this more so pertains to when you're running advertisements or marketing actively your business, because you want to find what your target audience is and run ads specifically to them, designed to vibe with them and everything. So you do not want to do that. You don't want to define your target audience if you want your business to fail. And the thing is, so if I was to define my target audience, if I wanted my business to grow and everything, the point of it is to make sure that I know that my target audience is qualified to buy my product, but it also gives me the ability to custom brand a message, custom tailor a story, custom brand a bunch of colors and fonts that would vibe with that idea demographic, the age group, what their interests are, the location, how much money they make every year. And then I could craft a compelling piece of marketing artwork that would just grip them in their soul and make them want to sign up for a free consultation, or they would maybe want to do a free trial, or they'd maybe want to try my product. But if I wanted my business to fail, I would definitely not do that, because who would want something to look so good to a consumer that it would actually compel them to buy it or try it in the first place? I don't know. But you wouldn't want to do that. You definitely not want to do that if you want your business to fail. I would know that. Number 10, if you want your business to fail, you should resist new technology and automation. I know a lot of people are doing this one anyway, so you're well on your way if you're one of those people to letting your business fail. New technology comes out almost monthly these days. It's like rapid fire. It's like a machine gun out here, out to every consumer and every small business owner that's willing to try it. And because of that, most business owners are like, oh no, man, I don't care about that AI stuff. Oh no, I don't want no email marketing. Oh no, I don't want SMS marketing. Who would want SMS marketing? And if that's you, and if that sounds like you, you are well on your way for your business to fail. So keep it up. You're doing a great job. But if you want your business to succeed, you always need to be on the lookout for brand new technology. You almost even need a budget to throw away and say, you know what? If I lose this money, I'm charging it off to the game, because of the fact new technology, new features, automation is going to save you time and obtain you more customers. It doesn't matter what you think. When we're in business, it's about the almighty dollars, not about how we feel about anything. The morals go out the window too, because the customer's first. Sometimes the customer has different ideas than you do. You have to be cool with that if you want to succeed. So I know we're not about succeeding in this video. So if you want your business to fail, resist technology and automation. You don't want it. Don't even go Google it after this video. If you want to fail, keep it going. Keep on keeping on, baby. But you know what? That's the end of this video. That's all the 10 tips for how you can fail in business. If you wanted 20, you came to the wrong video. We are moving and grooving. We are shaking and baking, and I'm trying to help you fail in business with this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Woo! Man, all I needed a nap.